Season 1 Reloaded is adding so much new stuff to zombies, and they just gave us information on all of it. So let's talk about the 5 new wonder weapons and what they do, all the new augments for the new perk, ammo type, and field upgrade, massive changes that are going to make the zombies mode easier, gameplay of the new zombies map, a new ray gun blueprint, and a ton of other mastercrafts, the reward you get for beating the Citadel Del Moore Easter egg, and so much more. And if you want to stay fully up to date with everything coming to BO6 Zombies, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. So first, let's quickly go over the Season 1 Reloaded roadmap. Then we'll go into the blog post, which gives us a bunch of additional information about the new wonder weapons and all of the augments for the new perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade. So we've got the new maps coming to multiplayer. We've got Racket, which is a 2v2 and a 6v6 map. Hacienda, which is a 6v6 map. Nuketown Holiday, also a 6v6 map. Then we've got our Warzone changes, ranked plays coming to Battle Royale. There's also the new Reflexes perk. Now moving on to the zombie section, which is actually the biggest section in this entire roadmap, which is so nice to see. So obviously we got the brand new Citadel Del Moore's map. We've got a new enemy type, the Doppelgast, and this is going to be an enemy type that is on the brand new map. Then we've got new gameplay content. We've got the Vulture perk, the Lightmend ammo mod, and the Tesla Storm field upgrade. Now, even though these are being added with the new map, you will still be able to use all of these on the previous maps, Terminus Island and Liberty Falls. There's not going to be a dedicated perk machine, but once you get past round 25, if you go to the Wonder Fizz, you'll be able to buy Vulture. Obviously, you can spawn in with Tesla Storm, and you'll be able to put on this ammo mod from the Arsenal station pretty much whenever you want. Then we've got the new wonder weapons, the Bastard Swords, and they break these down into detail. And don't worry, they give us a way better look and additional information on these wonder weapons once we get into the blog post. There's the Zombies training course, which we'll explain. There's new rewards. There's new augments. Obviously, if we're getting a new perk, a new ammo mod, and a new field upgrade, they've got augments to go with them, and they do show us what all of these augments are. So we'll explain all of those. There's new Gobblegums, Power Keg, Timeout, and Holiday Cheer, which we'll get into in just a bit. Now for weapons and attachments, there's a new AMR Mod 4 sniper rifle you can earn from an event, a new shotgun you can earn from an event, a new melee weapon, the Cleaver, also from an event. Then we've got some aftermarket parts. We've got a 3-round burst mod for the compact and a 3-round burst mod for the XM4, which sounds interesting. But hold on, we're not done yet. Next, we've got Codmas, which is a bunch of limited time events. So for Warzone, there's Holiday Rush on Area 99. Also for Warzone, there's Sleigh Ride Resurgence on the BR map. We've got Ransack for BO6 multiplayer. We've also got Infectious Holiday once again for MP. Then for zombies, we've got Jingle Hells on Liberty Falls. And if you didn't watch the live stream from yesterday, this is going to be a pretty interesting mode. There's also the Merry Mayhem event. This is where you can earn different rewards. The Archies Festival Frenzy. Then obviously it wouldn't be a new season if they weren't dropping bundles. There's the Tracer Pack Sweater Ops Reactive, and then Seasons Bleedings bundle. There's also going to be a Squid Games collaboration coming as well. Okay, now moving into the blog post, and once again, zombies is the main focus here. They even released a Season 1 Reloaded Zombies trailer, giving us gameplay on the new map, which we'll watch after we get through all of the patch notes. First, let's talk about everything new that's coming. So clearly the biggest part of the entire Season 1 Reloaded update is the brand new map. So they talk about this quite a bit. They talk about the crew we're going to be playing as, which is the same crew as Terminus Island. We've got Weaver, Gray, Carver, and Maya. Then we've got our support crew, which are the people going to be talking to us as we're playing. The Sam Trial Machine and Sam's going to be there. Peck's still going to be there. Strauss is going to be there. Raptor 1's still going to be there. And then as a new character, we got Ravenoff. Well, not as a new character, but as a returning character, we got Ravenoff, and he's going to be talking to us as we play the map and as we do the Easter eggs. Next, they give us a tour of the map and show us a bunch of different POIs. We're not going to dive too deep into this because we're going to be playing this map in like 2 days. So we don't need to go over and talk about all the little details here. We'll be experiencing this very soon. We got the town square, which looks like a nice big open area to train. Then we've got the tavern and cellar, which appears to be a little bit more close quarters. You can see there's an armor wall by right there. There's also the pool table, which the pool tables on the other maps as well. If you shoot the pool balls, you'll get 100 essence from that, which is nice to have. We've got the village accent, which well in the middle. Pretty sure, I think we can all agree, there's going to be some Easter egg, if not the main quest, some sort of side Easter egg that involves this well. You're not going to have a well that's got a giant hole that doesn't have some sort of Easter egg stuff with it. We've got the nature path and hilltop. This is a very moody part of the map. You've got the fog, and it just looks very cinematic. Then we've got courtyard and ramps, and we get a look at multiple of the different traps here. So in the trailer, they show this cannon being used. However, I couldn't tell if it was used to kill zombies or if it was used to open part of the map. I feel like this might be some sort of like opening some sort of Easter egg room, kind of like how on Terminus Island, you have to use dead wire to open that one room that's vital for the Easter egg. I have a feeling that's what the cannon might be used for, is to open some barricade we need that's got some Easter egg steps in it. This is an acid trap. This sits above one of these gateway doors, and you activate it, and it drops acid down on the zombies. We've got the entrance hall, which this looks fire. So we've got Jug here. We've got an armor wall by. Then we've got the sitting rooms, which has a casting couch in the middle of the room. We've got a TV with static. Then we've got stamina up in the back in this room. We've got the dining hall, which the roof here has collapsed. So there's really not much left of the dining hall. There's just a chair in the giant open area here. Once again, probably has something to do with the Easter egg. There's also Vulture in the back, which got a brand new redesign, but we'll go over that more in just a bit. We've got the dungeon, which is obviously going to be underground. Then we've also got the Undercroft, which is another underground area, and you can see there's also some water here, so we'll probably be able to swim as well. Overall, the atmosphere on this map looks amazing, and I'm super excited to play it. But moving on to the other new stuff. Now we've got the new enemy type, the Doppelgast. These kind of look like slimmed down versions of amalgams, but instead of grabbing you, they dash back and forth. Like they rapidly bolt across the map, like left and right to dodge attacks. They've only got 2 heads, and it states here that both of the heads are fighting for control of the body. So it looks like a pretty interesting enemy type, and hopefully they're not as annoying as amalgams, because I'm really tired of getting grabbed. So doesn't matter what they do, as long as they're not grabbing me, I'm good. Next up are the new wonder weapons, and there are 5 new wonder weapons on this map. The bastard swords and its elemental forms. So how this works, the wonder weapon on this map is a melee weapon, and it does go in your dedicated melee slot. So you are going to be able to have 3 different weapons. You can have the wonder weapon, and then you could also have a primary and a secondary. So if you wanted the ray gun, you also wanted the AS Val, and you wanted the wonder weapon sword, you can have all 3 of those, because this new wonder weapon does go on your dedicated melee slot. Now, they don't explain exactly how you get these, but there is a base form of the wonder weapon called the bastard sword, and this is just a normal claymore. So it's going to be a normal sword that you can use to slash zombies and deal a bunch of damage. However, you're going to be able to upgrade this. They don't tell us how you're able to upgrade these. I assume it's going to work like the Ryzen Drac, where there's a base version of the bow that you have to make. Then once you've made the base version of the bow, you can do different Easter egg quests to go ahead and make all the different 4 elemental versions. Same thing, I assume if you use a wonder bar on this map, you're probably just going to get the base version of the sword from the box. And you're probably going to have to do steps to be able to upgrade it into one of the 4 different elemental versions. But you can see here, there's a fire version of the sword, there's a light version of the sword, a void version of the sword, and an electric version of the sword. Using the base version of the bastard sword, you can actually use it to block incoming projectiles. So kind of like Minecraft, you can use the sword to block. On top of this, the elemental versions of the sword are going to have unique and devastating special attacks, as well as a passive effect that is powered up over time. So kind of like an ultimate for the swords. I don't know, these swords seem to have a lot going on with them. Here's the name of all 4 of the swords and what they do. First, we have Caliburn, which is the dragon's fire sword. Create a fiery storm of burning undead flesh, setting zombies alight and summoning an intense fireball. Then we've got the Sag of the Storm sword, which is the electric sword. Summon thunderous power from the skies. Discharge voltic power to stun and stagger enemies before an electrical beam serves up a severe searing. Then there's the Raven Shadow Sword, which is the Void Sword. Cast your rotting foes into the ethereal abyss, warping nearby enemies with a focused tear. And this one we actually get to see gameplay of in the trailer. And yeah, you use the sword and it makes a giant ether tear, and then it sucks in zombies. Crazy stuff. Then we've got Solus, the Lion of Light sword. The warmth of light courses through you as you send foes screaming into darkness. This sword reminds me of the new ammo mod, Lightmend, and I think it's supposed to be kind of like the new light elemental effect is what this sword has. So I'm definitely super excited to try out all 4 of these elemental swords in game, and whenever the map does launch, we'll take all 4 of these swords to high rounds to kind of see which one's the overall best. They give us some additional information about the map, like when the main quest is going to go live. The main quest for Citadel will be live at the same time the map launches on December 5th. So it's not going to be like when the game launched, how Easter eggs were disabled for almost 24 hours. Right when you're able to play the map, the Easter eggs are live. You can go ahead, do the main quest as soon as it's been solved. They also tell us what our reward for beating the main quest on Citadel is going to be. We're going to get the Jackknife Operator skin for Weaver, which I think that might have been what they showed us in the roadmap. I think that might have been the Jackknife skin for Weaver. We're also going to get 5,000 XP and a unique calling card only available for completing the quest before the directed mode is released, which will be next year. Oh, so I was wrong. It's not an acid trap, it's an oil trap. A medieval trap overturning huge vats of boiling oil atop of zombies, made even more potent if a Molotov cocktail is thrown into the mix. So if you activate this trap, it's going to pour down a bunch of boiling hot oil. But if you have a Molotov, you can throw it on top of it and make it even more deadly. We got the Lion's Cannon, a giant lion cannon on a large rotating cog platform, which dominates the outer battlements of the fortress and provides a spectacular means into the inner keep. So yeah, the lion trap does open up a doorway for us to get inside. What would happen if you climbed inside of it? So it looks like we might even be able to use the lion cannon to travel around the map, get inside of it, and launch ourselves out of it. There's syndicate loot crates, which we can investigate and loot around the map. Points of power, strange metallic manhole covers that have been discovered in various locations across the map, but none of them seem to lead to any kind of sewer system. They appear to have otherworldly uses. Huh. Oh, that's huge. This is what I was hoping for. Expect a fresh selection of calling card challenges, including dark ops challenges, as well as intel in the form of audio logs, documents, artifacts to discover. So not only are there going to be new calling card challenges you're able to do on the new map, there's also going to be new dark ops challenges, which makes me think there's more than one, because I didn't say a new dark ops challenge. There's multiple new dark ops, which I really enjoy doing dark ops challenges. So hopefully these new dark ops are fun to do, and hopefully the calling card you get is pretty rewarding as well. Now for what I'm most excited about, we've got the new gameplay content. This is the new perk, the new ammo mod, and the field upgrades. Let's talk about what they are, what they do, and the augments you can get for them. So first we have the new perk, which is Vulture Aid, and the perk machine for Vulture Aid got a complete makeover. It's got a vulture head on it with mechanical wings behind it, which hopefully these move when you buy it. Available for the first time since Black Ops 2, consume a can of Vulture Aid elixir, and you'll discover an increase in the variety of loot dropped from enemies. Additional loot takes the form of essence and small ammo drops. This is only available and visible to the player with Vulture Aid active. Then unlock the full power of the perk by adding augments. Oh, that's interesting. So all 9 perks are going to be available on Citadel. However, some of these perks will only be available from the Wonder Fizz machine. So just like Liberty Falls, where there's not a Deadshot machine and there's not an Elemental Pop machine, not all of the perk machines are going to be on Citadel. So you're going to have to wait for Wonder Fizz to spawn in to get them, unless there's some sort of side Easter egg to get these. I wonder what perks are getting left off of Citadel. What perk are we going to have to wait for Wonder Fizz for? Obviously, it's not Stamina Up, Jog, or Quick Revive, because we've already seen those perk machines. It might be Elemental Pop again. And then obviously Vulture Aid is going to be available on Liberty Falls and Terminus Islands. However, you're going to have to get it out of the Wonder Fizz machine. You're not going to be able to buy it from the perk machine because the perk machine is not going to be on the map. Okay, now for the fun part, let's talk about the Vulture Aid augments. So by default, Vulture Aid is going to make it so zombies drop essence and small amounts of ammo. However, you can upgrade it, and these are what the different upgrades do. This works like the augments for everything else in the game. You get to choose one major, one minor, but you do have to research it to unlock these first. So starting with the major augments, this is the first one. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. Depending on how quickly this recharges your field upgrade, that could be massive. Then we've got Smell of Death. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that conceals you while you're standing in it. So pretty much what the OG Vulture Aid did. Then we've got Parting Gift. Vulture Aid ammo drops give more ammo to wonder weapons. Right off the bat, all 3 of these major augments seem useful in their own way, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick. I guess for Parting Gift, you'd have to be using a wonder weapon that runs out of ammo quite often. The one that recharges your field upgrade could be really good depending on how fast it does it. But anyway, let's move over to the minor augments. The first one is Condor's Reach. Auto pick up loot from farther away. If you're in a camping spot, actually super helpful. We've got Car on Luggage. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. That's actually really big, because if you're going to high rounds, the more salvage you have, the more kill streaks you can buy. And last but not least, we've got Picky Eater. On death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment. Oh, so if you have like a Simtex and a decoy, the zombies have a higher chance of dropping decoys and Simtexes. Hold on, do you think this is going to work for the black hole device? Like, let's say you have one of the Casimirs on you and you kill a bunch of zombies. Do you think those are going to drop more often? If that's the case, Picky Eater could be amazing. Once again, when it comes to the minor augments, all of these, sound really good, and I guess we'll just have to test them to find out which one I like the most, because overall, both the major and the minor augments for vulture rate all seem really good. Anyway, moving on, we've got the new ammo mod Lightmend, and from what it looks like, we aren't going to have this right away on Season 1 Reloaded. It says this is unlocked as part of the Merry Mayhem event, so we are going to have to unlock the Lightmend ammo mod to be able to use it. So what Lightmend does is it makes your bullets deal a new elemental type of damage, the light elemental type, and I'm assuming the new doppelganger boss is going to be weak to this. On top of that, it makes it so each bullet has a chance to transform a normal or special enemy's health into a healing glyph that moves to nearby injured allies. So when you kill a zombie, they're going to drop something like this, and then if a player walks over it, they're going to get health back. Interesting. And once again, obviously, this ammo mod is going to be available on all 3 maps in the game, not just Citadel. Here's the augments for Lightmend, starting with the major ones. We've got Antibiotic. The healing glyph now damages enemies that touch it, but its lifetime is reduced. So when you kill enemies now, the thing that drops is also going to damage zombies, but it's not going to stay on the ground near as long. There's Big Game. Lightmend can activate on elite enemies, dropping 3 more healing glyphs. Pretty straightforward. It's going to make it so Lightmend can activate on elite enemies, and they're going to drop 3 healing glyphs instead of 1. Then we've got Dual Action. Consuming a healing glyph will temporarily allow you to heal faster. That one's actually really huge. Honestly, right off the bat, Dual Action seems like it's going to be the best. However, Antibiotic and Big Game could also be really useful. We're just going to have to try them out. Then we've got the minor augments. Longer life. The healing glyph's lifetime is increased, so the healing orbs that drop on the ground, they're going to last longer. Extra strength. The healing glyph replenishes more health when consumed. Straightforward. The healing things that drop on the ground are going to give you more health. Express remedy. This increases the range that the glyph will move towards an ally. This might be pretty good if you're in a camping spot. Once again, when it comes to the major and minor augments for this, we're just going to have to test them out to see what's the best. Then we've got the new field upgrade, Tesla Storm. Once again, you're going to have to unlock this. Tesla Storm is unlocked as part of the Merry Mayhem event. Now, most people are going to be pretty familiar with what Tesla Storm does, but if you don't know, when you activate Tesla Storm, for 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. And obviously, the field upgrade can be used on all of the maps. Now moving into the major and minor augments for Tesla Storm. Starting with the major augments, we've got Transformer. The field's damage is increased by the number of allies that are connected. So this augment's only really going to be useful if you're playing in a lobby with a lot of other people. We've got Shockwave. On activation, stun and damage all of the nearby enemies. Static Discharge. On activation, create a lethal surge of electricity around you. So if you're playing solo, these bottom 2 are going to be what you want to pick. Now for the minor augments, we've got Power Grid. Increase the range the electrical tether can connect to allies. So this one's useless if you're playing solo. Overclocked. Your movement speed is increased during Tesla Storm. Okay, that one sounds like a lot of fun, and hopefully this stacks with other things that allow you to run faster, so we can run super fast. Lithium Charge. Increase Tesla Storm's duration. From first glance, I think Overclocked is going to be the best minor augment. Now moving on to the new Gobblegums. With this update, they're adding 3 new Gobblegums that you can earn and use. The first one being Power Keg, which is a rare Gobblegum. This one spawns a full power power-up. Super self-explanatory. The next one is Timeout, which is an ultra Gobblegum. This lasts for 3 minutes. Clear all normal and special enemies, and in the round, normal spawning will not resume during this time. So if I'm understanding this correctly, if you use this Gobblegum, it's going to kill all of the normal and special enemies. It's going to end the round, and then you're going to have 3 minutes where nothing spawns in. This sounds really powerful. We're definitely going to have to try this out as soon as we manage to actually earn one of them. Then for our final Gobblegum, this is a Whimsical. It's Holiday Cheer. Zombies have festive decorations. So this Gobblegum doesn't actually really help you in any kind of way. It just makes the zombies look a little bit different. So it's just kind of for fun. So I'm a little bit confused here. They say both Power Keg and Timeout are an unlock reward part of the Gobblegum Mania event. So are we not going to be able to earn these until this event happens, and then after this we can get them in game? Or do they mean as soon as Season 1 Reloaded comes out, we can start earning these normally, and then we can get some free ones as part of the Gobblegum Mania event? I guess we'll just have to find out. Then for the Holiday Cheer Gobblegum, these are primarily unlocked in the Jingle Hell's limited time event. You can earn these just by playing, or you can also get them randomly when you exfil sometimes. These Gobblegums don't expire, and even though these are holiday themed Gobblegums, you can expect these to be earned even after the holiday season. So don't worry, if you really like this Whimsical Gobblegum and you don't want to run out of them, you don't have to hoard them. Even after the holiday event ends, you'll still be able to get them. Next, I talk about the hand cannon. However, the hand cannons already in game, and you can craft this for 1,250 salvage. So if you haven't used the hand cannon, you can already go ahead in game and start doing that now. Then we've got the zombies training course, which essentially this is like guided mode, but it's guiding you on how just to play zombies. It'll teach you how to kill zombies. It'll teach you how to open up the map. It'll teach you how to power up and build your strength with perks and armor. It'll teach you how to pack a punch your weapons. It'll teach you about getting new weapons, and it'll also teach you how to use Gobblegums, and then you'll also learn how to exfil. So this mode doesn't have anything to offer people who already know how to play zombies. The new Citadel map will also be getting a directed mode, obviously not at launch. They said we can expect this early next year before the launch of Season 2. Now for the events, Season 1 Reloaded is going to have 3 different events, 2 of them starting right away on December 5th. Then the third one, Archies Festival Frenzy. This one's not going to start until December 19th. And the first event is a zombies exclusive event. This is an event just for the zombies mode. Okay, we're going to do this out of order. I think they give us more information on these events, but I kind of want to see this now. So here we go. This is what Gobblegum Mania is. Step 1, chew. Consume Gobblegums in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Step 2, earn. Chewing Gobblegums progresses both through personal goals and community goals. Step 3, unlock. Work together to unlock new rewards before the event ends, including 2 additional Gobblegums. So this event is just like the hit list event we just had, except it's for Gobblegums. You've got your own personal rewards, and you're going to unlock these as you hit different milestones. Then we've got the community rewards that everyone's going to unlock together as we all hit these milestones. So once this event goes live, if you go in game and consume 5 Gobblegums, you're going to get one of the power keg Gobblegums. When you consume 10 Gobblegums, you're going to get an emblem. 15 Gobblegums, you're going to get a calling card. Once you consume 30 Gobblegums, you're going to get one of the ultra timeout Gobblegums. Then if you consume 50 Gobblegums during this event, you're going to get a Perk-a-Cola pack, which is going to come with a Perkaholic and then 4 other Gobblegums. Now for the community rewards. Once we've consumed 10 million total Gobblegums, we'll get a loading screen. 25 million total Gobblegums will unlock the ability to get the Power Keg Gobblegum. 50 million Gobblegums will get an emblem. I think this is going to be 75. It's kind of cut off here. And when I say we're going to unlock the ability to get these Gobblegums, it's a little bit confusing. So they say community gold rewards, Power Keg unlock, Gobblegum feature. So I don't think you can start earning the Power Keg Gobblegums until we've got this. Same thing. I don't think we can start getting and earning timeout Gobblegums in game until we've got this milestone, because it says Gobblegum feature. Then for the final reward, which is cut off at the end of the screen, it's the Newtonian weapon charm, which is probably going to require 100 million total Gobblegums as a community. Now for the other event that's also starting on Season 1 Reloaded, we've got Merry Mayhem, and this is a super straightforward event. This is a personal event, so it's not a community event. So you can go in game, unlock these things for yourself right away. You don't have to wait for the community to do it. And all you got to do is get XP. This is like one of those Modern Warfare 3 events. As you go in game and as you grind XP, you're going to progress through the different tiers until you get the mastery reward. So the first thing you're going to be able to get is an emblem. Then we've got a loading screen. We've got a calling card. The fourth reward you're going to be able to get once you get 68,000 total XP, you're going to get the light mend ammo mod, and you'll be able to start using that right away. There's a large decal. And then after this large decal is the Tesla Storm field upgrade. So how you're going to be able to get the light mend ammo mod and the Tesla Storm field upgrade is by going in game, grinding XP, and eventually they're going to unlock. But this event doesn't end there. After you got Tesla Storm, you're going to be able to get a weapon charm. You're going to be able to get an MP perk. You're going to be able to get a double battle pass XP token. The next reward is a 3-round burst for the XM4. However, if you own Blackcell, not only are you going to get this aftermarket part, you're also going to get a weapon blueprint for the drill. So they're giving some added bonuses for people who own Blackcell in this event. Then if you manage to go through, get all the tiers, grind all the XP, you're going to unlock the brand new shotgun. So the day Season 1 Reloaded goes live, you are going to be able to unlock the new ammo mod. You're going to be able to unlock Tesla Storm, and you're going to be able to unlock the new shotgun. You're just going to have to grind a bunch of XP. Then for the last new event, we've got Archies Festival Frenzy. This starts on December 19th, and this is a new type of event. You're going to go into game, whether you're playing MP, zombies, or Warzone, you're going to get kills. You're going to be able to find Archies, and you can see your Archie counter here. You can then use these Archies to open different gifts, and they tell you what you're going to get here. There's a weapon sticker, a weapon charm, a consumable, an emblem, an attachment for 50 Archies. A bundle. I'm not quite sure what that one is. We got a perk, a weapon right here for 50 Archies. This is going to be the cleaver melee weapon. So on December 19th, you're going to be able to unlock the cleaver once you've collected 50 of the Archies. There's also a Blackcell exclusive tier. If you own Blackcell, you'll be able to spend your Archies and get an operator skin. Then once you have opened 12 of the presents, you can see here there is the mastery reward, you're going to unlock the AMR mod 4. So starting on December 19th is when you're going to be able to go in game and start grinding to get the new cleaver melee weapon and start making progress towards the new AMR mod 4 sniper rifle. And to clear up any confusion, no, you don't have to own Blackcell to be able to get the AMR mod 4. It says complete all challenges to unlock, and it shows 0 out of 12. There are 13 items over here. So no, if you don't own Blackcell and you're not able to open this present, it's not going to stop you from getting the new sniper rifle. Next, we've got the Jingle Hell's limited time mode for Liberty Falls. This is coming in season. This is like the normal Liberty Falls map, but with a little bit of changes. As you can see here, all the zombies are going to be a little bit different. We've got antlers, Santa hats. The Abomination has Santa hats. We've even got the spiders with boots on and little hats themselves. On top of this, there's quite a few other different changes. Both the arsenal and the crafting table aren't in this version, so you're not going to be able to craft kill streaks. You're also not going to be able to upgrade your weapon, but the main quest is still active. But if you do manage to beat the main quest in this mode, you're going to get the normal rewards that you get for beating the main quest in the standard mode. This mode is the best way to earn the holiday cheer Gobblegum. There's snowball piles around the map where you can pick up the snowballs and throw them. There's a new naughty or nice power up where depending on whether you've been naughty or nice, it's either going to give you a present or it's going to spawn a bunch of vermin. There's snowmen around the map, which are friendly-ish, but also unfriendly. These can either hide zombies or loot if left intact. There's present boxes. Under certain circumstances, zombies may drop a small present box, which can be opened for a gift that keeps on giving. There's Samtum Trials, which are like Sam Trials, but they're a little bit more festive. They also spawn a few present boxes around them. Then there's also frozen rounds. There's a strange fog in the air, and during certain rounds, you'll be chilled to the bone, slowing your reactions considerably. Perhaps it's time to head indoors. So definitely an interesting mode that we're going to check out when it comes out. Then overall, we've got some new zombie gameplay updates, and these are some pretty big ones. They're reducing the amount of manglers that spawn at mid to high rounds. They're also adding a maximum cap on the amount of active manglers in the game, ramping up until the cap is released at round 100. So the amount of manglers you have on the map at round 100 is the maximum. Even if you go to round 300, 400, it's not going to get any more ridiculous on the amount of manglers than what it was on round 100. They're also reducing the mangler's arm cannon health, so it's going to be easier to blow off the cannon on the mangler. They're significantly reducing the length of the special rounds. These are the parasites and vermin rounds. They're doing this by reducing the number of spawns and adjusting the spawn delay rate for special rounds, which this right here is huge. If you've gone to high rounds, you know the vermin rounds and the parasite rounds can last forever past round 50. It feels like those rounds just keep going and keep going and keep going. They're also scaling parasite damage between rounds 31 to 91. They didn't tell us exactly what they're doing. They didn't even say if they were lowering or upping the overall amount of damage. I assume they're lowering the amount of damage a parasite can do between these rounds, but they didn't really go into more detail here. Then they're slightly increasing damage scaling for base zombies at round 150 to 400. Once again, this isn't a lot of detail of what they're actually doing it. From what it sounds like, zombies are going to be doing a little bit more damage when they hit you between rounds 150 to 400. So it's going to make high rounding past round 150 a little bit harder, but that's if I understood this correctly. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by this, but if I had to guess, it sounds like they're making it so base zombies do a little bit more damage between round 150 to 400. Now we've got the new multiplayer content, and we're going to quickly breeze through this so we can get to some new additional information. There's this new map that's coming. There's Racket, which is a 2v2/6v6 strike map. Then there's the holiday version of Nuketown, which I wonder if the holiday version of Nuketown is going to affect the Easter egg in any way, shape, or form. There's the new modes. There's the ransack mode, and there's also the infectious holiday mode. There's also the new perk that's coming as part of the Merry Mayhem event. There's also going to be the new wild card, which is coming mid-season. This is the high roller wild card, which is going to allow you to have 4 kill streaks. We've got the new Warzone Season 1 Reloaded content. There's Battle Royale ranked play. This isn't coming at the launch of Season 1 Reloaded, but it's coming in the launch window, so it should be shortly after. Here's the Warzone ranked play placement skins. So depending on what rank you get, depends on what skin you're going to get. At the end of the season, only the top player in the entire world in Warzone ranked play is going to unlock this skin. Yes, this is a skin that only one person can unlock, and I guess by the end of all the seasons, 6 total people will have been able to unlock this skin legitimately. They also made some different changes for Warzone rank play. For sake of time, I'm not going to go over all of these, but I will leave the blog post link down below if you want to check that out. These are all of the different BR rank play rewards. These are the career rewards, meaning you can unlock these at any time, even after the season. You get these by getting different placements. Yes, there is a camo for getting 250 top finishers. Also a knife blueprint if you do 300 top finishers. Then we've got the season 1 reloaded rank play rewards, meaning these are only available for this season. You got the calling cards for different placements. There's emblems. There's a charm for getting 1 win, a loading screen for getting 50 eliminations, and then there's a weapon blueprint for getting 250 total eliminations. It appears to be for the XM4. Then we've got the limited time modes coming for Warzone. There's Holiday Rush and Sleigh Ride Resurgence. Holiday Rush is coming at the launch of Season 1 Reloaded. Then Sleigh Ride Resurgence is coming in season. There's a new Warzone perk called Reflexes you're going to be able to get. This perk makes it so if you run past enemy triggered explosives, there's going to be a delay before they detonate. So if there's an enemy claymore and you run past it, it's not going to blow up right away. There's going to be a delay, then it's going to blow up. Then we've got the new Season 1 Reloaded content that's coming to all modes. There's the new shotgun that you're going to be able to earn from the Merry Mayhem event. We've already talked about this. It's a fully automatic shotgun with good range and handling. Hopefully this shotgun's fun to use in zombies. We've got the new sniper rifle, the AMR mod 4. Already talked about how you get this. It's from the Archies Festival Frenzy event. It's a semi-auto sniper rifle with a one-shot kill to the torso. Could be pretty fun to use in zombies. Then we've got the cleaver melee weapon. Once again, we already talked about how you get this. This is from the Archies event as well. And then obviously it wouldn't be a new update without a bunch of bundles. There is a Squid Games collab that is coming in Season 1 Reloaded. So we'll definitely cover this when it comes out. They're also adding a new Blackcell loyalty bonus, which doesn't affect this season, but it starts affecting next season. So if you buy the Blackcell Battle Pass, you do get an XP boost, but if you buy it again next season, you're going to get an additional 10% XP boost. And then if you buy it again in Season 3, you'll get an additional 10%. And these stack. So if you buy the Blackcell Battle Pass every season for all 6 seasons, by the time you get to Season 6, you're going to be getting a 50% boost on XP and weapon XP, which is actually pretty huge. That's like half of a double XP event, just always running constantly, no matter what, when you're playing. And it's probably going to stack with double XP tokens and during a double XP event. So this is how it works. Obviously, if you don't buy any Blackcell Battle Passes, you're just going to have a 0% boost. If you buy one and then wait a few seasons and buy another one later on, it will still take you to that 20% XP boost. So these XP boosts you get for the Blackcell Battle Pass just continue to stack each additional season you buy the Blackcell Battle Pass. We've also got a unicorn weapon. If you played Black Ops 4, you might remember this. We've got the Brightmare Mastercraft Ultra Skin, which is for the AS Val, and it's a Mastercraft blueprint, so it's going to have a unique inspect. We've got Dank Days, the Mastercraft Ultra Skin, which that appears to be a very fancy vase. We've also got an Anime Mastercraft. Oh, that's cool. We've got a Dead Ops Arcade bundle, even though Dead Ops Arcade isn't in this game. The Dead Ops Arcade Mama's Back Reactive Ultra Skin bundle. So yeah, we've got a reactive skin for the shotgun, and all this stuff is going to resemble Dead Ops Arcade, which is cool for people who like that. Then there's other bundles that are coming on top of this. This was just all of the big bundles. We've got 3 different Mastercraft bundles and then 1 reactive bundle and then a bunch of smaller bundles as well. Oh wait, no, that's not all of the Mastercrafts. Are we getting another Raygun Mastercraft? Hold on. Watch out for other bundles arriving throughout the end of the year and beyond, like the HelloFresh Starter Pack, the Sweaters Op Reactive, including festive skins for Weeva and Maya, then the Dark Practitioner Reactive Bundle, including a Raygun Weapon Blueprint, and then a Toxic Mastercraft, including a Rave-worthy Baseball Bat Mastercraft. So we're also getting a Mastercraft for the baseball bat and another Raygun Blueprint. Hopefully that one also has a unique inspect as well. We're also getting a free trial for both multiplayer and zombies starting on December 13th, running all the way till December 20th. You're going to be able to play both MP and zombies for free with the free trial, even if you don't own the game. And yeah, that's it. That is all of the blog posts. That's everything in here. Like I promised, now let's watch the trailer for the new map so we can see some gameplay of Citadel.
I know who you are and why you are here.
That was well worth the price of admission.
Get medieval on them before they get mad evil on you.
sparks are flying now.
Let's burn this mother down.
So that was only a minute long, but there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of this stuff we just talked about, so we're not going to break this down too much. There's the new trap that drops oil on top of zombies that you can use a Molotov. Also got gameplay of the new wonder weapons. There's the sword with electricity and all, just completely shocking all of the zombies, almost like a wonder weapon effect. There's the cannon. Cannon blows a hole in the door. There's the new boss type that can dash back and forth. I think they even show some gameplay of them dashing, which, oh, there's a new pack-a-punch camo. Yep, dashes to the left, dashes to the right. The new pack-a-punch camo looks kind of sick. Oh, there's in the back a vulture, already forgot the name of it. Perk machine and all. Got some runes. I'm wondering if that's like an upgrade step for the elemental sword. Dude, the swords look sick. And there's a tear. Just an ether tear, sucking in all the zombies. But yeah, on top of this, we also got to learn all of the augments for the perks, the ammo mod, the field upgrade, a ton of stuff about new events, how we're going to unlock weapons. There is a lot of stuff coming for Season 1 Reloaded, and Season 1 Reloaded really does feel like their main focus is zombies. There is so much zombie stuff to unpack here. So I guess with that, we're going to wrap this up. We are only 2 days away from actually being able to play this map, and if you want to see any of my coverage on the map itself, us doing the Easter eggs, us grinding camos on the map, us trying out the new swords, the new ammo mod, the new field upgrade, any of that stuff, make sure to unlock the sub button. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Peace.
Lego unlocked. He's Lego unlocked. It's going to unlock all these camos.